Hi, I'm JayDee Gunnell.
And I'm Goodspeed, and we're two of the gardening experts from Utah State University Botanical Center. And today we're going to talk about reseeding or repairing a dead spot in your lawn.
We're actually in my backyard. I have plenty of dead spots. I have pets, I have kids. Other common ways that you get damaged lawn is through insect damage or feeding diseases.
And so whenever you notice that you have a dead spot, a lot of times you want to repair that quickly, and we're here to show you just how to reseed. And the first thing you want to do is select the proper garden seed. And what you're looking for is look at the exposure that you're going to have. For instance, here, this is full sun. And sometimes what happens in our landscape is as it matures, we get what once was full sun is now full shade, and you'll get some dieback. So you're going to look at for a grass seed that fits the situation, either in full sun, part shade, or full shade. The other thing that we kind of look at is disease and insect resistance, to make sure that if that patch died because of an insect or disease, that we're getting something that's a little more resistant to that, which I think is the case here, JayDee.
Yeah. So what we want to do is prep the site. And that includes raking up or scuffing the dead area so that you get seed to soil contact. If it's possible, working in organic matter is a great idea at this time. And then you can also add fertilizer to help that seed as it starts to germinate. Now, the rate of seeding depends on the seed you put down, but it should be on the package that you buy from the nursery or garden center.
So what we're going to do next is we're going to apply the seed at the rate on the package to the ground. And as JayDee said, it's important that we get the soil good contact with the seed. Then we like to cover it with organic matter, such as, here I have a compost. We'll put the compost down. And after we put the compost down, you can see JayDee over here raking it to smooth it out so it's a nice level finish. The reason we do this is that we like to keep the seed protected. The mulch will help it maintain the water. It'll also keep it from being exposed to kids, dogs, and other things. And even sometimes the seed will come with its own mulch. Here we can see one that we wouldn't have to do that. We could just put it down just like that with the grass seed already in it. And then again, we would probably want to rake it in to make sure that it gets into contact with that soil.
Which brings us to our next point, watering. Once a seed imbibes or takes in water, they need to stay moist until the germination process is complete. So you're going to need to make sure that the irrigation schedule is a little bit more often. But once you get the germination, you start to see the green fuzz, then you can cut way back on the water so that it doesn't die with overwatering.
Which is the #1 reason that most of our grass seed does die. We have a tendency to overwater most plants. For this and more information, go to our website at gardens.usu.edu.